What's up everyone, Sense once again, and today I'm going to rank the top 5 best fights in the Soul Society arc. So, let's get to the list. Coming in at number 5, we had the Tsundere versus the biggest waifu in all of Bleach. This fight is one of the few hand-to-hand combat fights in the entire series, and it's absolutely amazing. We get great choreography. Soifon and her Suzume Baji is a really cool Shikai. Shunko was revealed for the very first time, and Yorichi's Shunko is still really cool. I still love that moment. And we get some good character development. We get to learn about both Soifon and Yorichi and how they were before all of this. We also get to see why Soifon is the way that she is. Granted, she is still a bitch to literally everyone else in the series that's not Yorichi because she's a simp. But that's besides the point. This fight is still really good, and it's actually my favorite Soifon fight in the entire series. At number 4, we have the Chad himself versus a puppy and his owner. And oh boy, does he beat the shit out of them. You would think this is a close fight, but no. Kenpachi is a bully in Soul Society, and no one talks about it. I will give Tozen and Komomura an A for the effort, but they don't get far with that. They do a combo attack and Kenpachi just stands just like...
You serious?
Then Tozen goes into his Bankai and he loses badly. Tozen, how do you lose to the guy that doesn't know what a cookie is? How? This fight was purely here to have Kenpachi flex some more because he didn't do that in the other fight. Coming in at number 3, we have Hawkeye from the Avengers versus whatever the fuck that thing is. You ever had that character that you despise and you want to see them get their ass whooped? Well, that's this fight for me. I didn't like Mayuri when he was introduced. He experimented on Uyu's grandfather. He wanted to do the same to Orihime. He murdered his own squad members. He abuses Nemu. And probably more that I'm already forgetting. So when Uyu got serious and he took the glove off, both literally and figuratively, I was the happiest person alive. This form is by far his coolest form, and he fucks up Mayuri. But not only that, this is the first fight with a Bankai, and instead of winning the fight like you would expect him to, he lost, and then he ran away. Now we have the Chat himself, Kenpachi versus Ichigo, the MC, and I want to say, I love Ichigo, okay? He's one of my favorite protagonists in any anime. I think sometimes he gets some unnecessary hate. I think he's a really cool character. But with all that said, Kenpachi made him his bitch. Ichigo attacked him, it didn't work, and then he ran away. And in all fairness, I would have done the same thing. Does that make me a bitch?
No one cares.
And then he grows some balls and fights him again. And he ends up dying before he gets some plot armor and started fighting back just to almost die again. In all seriousness, I think this fight was great on both ends. I think there's a lot of setup for later on in the series, and the final clash I think is personally better than Byakuya versus Ichigo, but it still doesn't come in at number 1. Most of you guys expected this. We got the Flower Girl himself and Byakuya, and then we got Strawberry. And I know most of you know why this fight is good, but just in case you're new, let me explain, okay? This fight was set up from the ending of the Substitute Soul Reaper arc, the arc previous to this one. We get Ichigo's Bankai, which is one of the most iconic moments in the entire series. He then starts speed blitzing him and making him look like an absolute idiot. We get Ichigo's Hollow that tags in like it's a wrestling match because Byakuya starts fighting back a little bit, but then Ichigo said, hey, this isn't the Awanka arc yet. Get the fuck out of here. And then we get the final clash with both of them, which is still really cool. Not as good as Kenpachi versus Ichigo, but it's still good nonetheless. And the whole time they're fighting is because Byakuya is trying to uphold the law and let Rukia die, but Ichigo is like, no, you gotta fight the law, you gotta protect your sister. And all this sets up for some good character growth for both of them, and probably some other things even I'm forgetting. So yeah, I think it's the best fight in the Soul Society arc. There's a list if you guys enjoyed this and I made you guys smile. Like and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys next time.